In the city of Lagos, where the warmth of the sun is matched only by the warmth of its people, a very busy city, there lived a young man named Ola. Ola is a successful businessman, have 3 shops and workers, have a big and beautiful house, wear the best of designer wears, and drive a very big car. Ola is someone everyone in the market respects so much because of his diligence even with all his wealth. The upcoming businessmen look up to him for support and advice, business advice. Looking at Ola, he appeared to have it all: a successful career, a flourishing business, a loving wife, beautiful kids, and a beautiful home. But behind closed doors, Ola's life was shrouded in darkness as he silently endured the torment of domestic violence. Ola is married to Yemisi, a beautiful young lady whom he loves so much and can do anything for, just for her to be happy. When it comes to Yemisi, Ola is the calmest and the softest man on earth, but the reverse is the case for Yemisi. Yemisi sees herself as a trophy wife who can get away with anything just because of her beauty and love of her husband, who she is taking advantage of. She talks to him anyhow, with the wrong tone, very inappreciative of all his efforts. She goes as far as hitting him just because she knows Ola will never ever hit her back, even in the presence of the kids. Oh, what a traumatic experience for the kids. But in the quiet lousiness of Lagos, Ola went about his daily life with a smile plastered on his face, masking the bruises that adorned his body like a cloak of shame. Behind closed doors, his wife's anger simmered like a volcano, erupting into violence at the slightest provocation. She never ceased to use any little thing against Ola. As the cycle of abuse continued, Ola found himself trapped in a never-ending nightmare, his spirit broken and his self-worth and esteem shattered. Despite his best efforts to appease his wife, her anger only seemed to escalate, leaving him feeling helpless and alone. Oh, what have I gotten myself into in the name of marriage? Ola, caught in the grip of toxic masculinity, Ola felt ashamed to speak up about his ordeal, fearing judgment and ridicule from those around him. Society expectations weighed heavily on his shoulders, forcing him to suffer in silence rather than admit to being a victim of domestic violence. Who believes that a man is being beaten by his wife? Who believes that a man is being abused by the wife he married? Who believes that a man is suffering in his own marriage? Who will listen to him? But as the abuse grew more frequent and more severe, Ola knew he could no longer bear the burden alone. With trembling hands and a heavy heart, he reached out for help, seeking refuge in the arms of his parents. Ola, Are you not a man? Or did I give birth to a weakling? His father said. Ola, rise up and take charge of your home, his mother said. Ola knew instantly that what he is afraid of has just happened. Judgment, abuse from the people that's supposed to understand him. Obviously, his parents are not the right people to talk to. Ola heads to his wife's parents' house to tell them what he has been enduring in the hands of their daughter Yemisi. Yemisi's parents welcomed him with food and open arms. After the meal, Ora narrated his ordeal to them and begged them to call Yemisi for corrections. Yemisi's parents, knowing the kind of daughter they gave birth to, called their daughter, admonished her, and apologized to her husband on her behalf. But before Ola got to Lagos, Yemisi, filled with anger, bounced on him for reporting her to her parents. Ola knew there that this is more than the parents can handle. Hiding his shame, not fearing judgments, Ola went to his closest friend for help, who, by the way, was so angry for being kept in the dark. His friend encouraged him to speak up and seek for divorce. Now he is still alive, at least to take care of his kids, because nobody will. He was introduced to an organization that fights for men in an abusive marriage. They fought for Ola. Divorce was served and the kids' custody granted to him. The judge believed that a woman like that is not fit to be a mother. It takes more than bearing a child to be a mother. A woman who can lay her hands on her husband is not fit to be a mother. A woman that can abuse her husband in the presence of her kids is not a mother. A woman who abuses the crown over her head can never be a mother. Surrounded by fellow survivors, Ola found the courage to break the silence and speak his truth. In a circle of empathy and understanding, men from all walks of life shared their stories of pain and resilience, finding strength in each other's courage and solidarity. With the help of therapy and the unwavering support of his loved ones, Ola began the long journey of healing and recovery. Piece by piece, he rebuilt his shattered self-esteem, learning to love and value himself once more, learning to love life and enjoy life with his kids now that he's still alive with them, learning to appreciate this second chance with them even in the absence of their mother. Empowered by his own journey of healing, Ola became a beacon of hope for others who suffered in silence. Through his advocacy, he raised awareness about domestic violence against men, breaking down challenges and societal norms. And so, in the midst of challenges and triumph of his journey, Ola emerged as a symbol of resilience and strength, proving that men too are survivors of domestic violence and that speaking up is the first step towards breaking free from the circle of abuse. So, dear friends, silence is never the answer to abuse. Speak up and break free, because life is more than the shame or judgment from the society. The society will still say, "Why didn't he speak up when he was abused?" The society will say, "Why did you keep silent?" So please speak up now and break free. Thank you, and until we meet again next time, remain blessed and know that self-love is the ultimate. Bye.